Hey beautiful souls, you will be here for Agam Talks. This is Annie Levy. Today's video is about communication and we would like to give some pro tips to make your communication super fluent. While we are in a conversation, sometimes we couldn't find proper words or phrases to express our emotions. At that time, we keep an awkward silence or create inappropriate sounds like ooh. So these awkward silences and the sounds affects our communication strategy and even our listener feels bored. In these kind of situations, we can use the gap fillers instead of silence or sounds. Gap fillers will help us to get more time to find proper phrase and make our communication fluent. The first gap filler is the phrase, tell me something. Tell me something. This phrase we use to ask more personal questions. Sometimes the personal questions hits harder. So we can start the conversation with the phrase, tell me something. For an example, you had seen your friend with somebody and you have a curiosity to know who is that. If you ask directly, it's not fair. At that time, you can use this phrase. Hi Jack, tell me something. Is she your girlfriend? Instead of that awkward silence, we can start the conversation with this phrase, tell me something. Second one is, don't tell me. Somebody is coming to you and telling the gossip about your friend. You want to stop them without making situation worse, or you don't want to keep silence. Then you can use the phrase, don't tell me. The third one is the phrase, wow. We use this phrase for appreciation. Your friend bought a new car and you feel happy and not finding the proper word to express your happiness. Then you can use this phrase to open a conversation. Wow, it's a nice car. While using this phrase, you will find time and you can find words for the further communication. The fourth gap filler is the phrase, you see. This phrase doesn't have any particular meaning and doesn't make any sense. But usually the people use this phrase and this will help you to manage your conversation. For example, I did this. You see, it was great. Now we are moving into another one. By the way, it is a common phrase. Most of the people use this one in regular interval of their communication. For example, by the way, where you went yesterday? While you are using this phrase, you will get the time to think and you can form a question. So you can ask that question to your listener. The sixth one is to be honest. Sometimes people will ask some questions which you don't like to answer. At that time, we keep mum. For example, how much money do you make? To be honest, I make enough money for living. For avoiding that awkward silence, we can use this phrase to be honest. The next one is exactly. Maybe you heard this phrase before and we use this phrase instead of yes. For an example, somebody is asking to you, do you agree with him? You can say the answer like this, exactly. Instead of yes, you can use this phrase. The eighth one, no way. Somebody is coming to you and says your friend failed in an examination. But you know that your friend worked well for that exam. And you can say that, no way. And it will help you to find proper words to express your emotions. The next gap filler is, well. You come across with a new friend and struggling to open a conversation. You can use this phrase as a rapport and start the conversation. Sometimes we use this phrase for appreciating, same as wow. Okay, let me give you an example. Well, you know what happened the last day? Basically, it is another common gap filler. People use this phrase regularly. If you are making a long conversation with somebody, definitely you will stuck at some points to find words. In that moment, you can use this phrase basically. For example, basically, I love talking. Certainly. This phrase is same as exactly. Instead of yes, we can use certainly. For an example, are you coming with us? Certainly. The last one is the most common phrase, you know. This phrase, personally, I always use in the conversations. It always helps me to form the sentences and find phrases to carry on the conversations. For example, you know, I went there. Hey dears, I hope this video will help you to improve your communication levels. I hope you understood what we discussed today. If you find this video is helpful, subscribe and share with your friends. This is Annie Levy signing off. See you on the next video.